Good day, everybody. Warm welcome. For anybody new, I'm Kathy W. Thank you for being with me today on Friday, August 14th. The video today is about projects that we can pick up during busy summer months, things that I've been knitting and crocheting so far during August. And there's a couple of announcements. Those will be after I share about what I've been knitting and crocheting. And now let's grab our yarn and our cups and jump right in today. First, about works in progress, and then a garment that I need your advice about. The question about that garment is, should I frog or weave in the ends? First, about a shawl that I've been working on. This is not the one for the summer crochet along. This one is called the Sis Love Shawl, another free pattern designed by SisHomemade. The summer cowl shawl is triangle shaped, and this one is a crescent or a half circle shape. There we go. It's such an engaging, interesting make for those who can use charts, as it is chart only. The yarn I'm using has been very difficult to work with. Here's how much I have left. It has lovely colors, and the cake gives a slow transition from one color to the next, which is all very positive. Except, here we go, you could probably see here, it's made up of these small threads, very fine threads that have not been twisted. So those threads have been difficult for me to work with because they frequently split apart. Oh, and for some reason, in the second repeat of this shawl, my stitch count is way off for some unknown reason. I don't know why. And the shawl is already the length that I would need. So sometime this weekend, I will pick it up and start adding on the border. Yeah. It's plenty large right now, and I will not need the third repeat for this shawl. Another project that I'm currently working on is called the Ross hat. This is one to become part of a set. Previously I made a brioche cowl. This is a pattern by Jessica A's, and I talked about this in a previous video. But the hat to go with it, I'm using the same colors. I don't know if I mentioned this is designed by Ross from Smells Like Yarn. And I'm using Mary Maxim Best Value in the colors Platinum and the color Rich Red. So these will be donated together. And it's actually the third hat with this pattern that I'm making this month so far. So that's really interesting. Many thanks to the YouTube friends who inspired me to pick up this pattern and give it a try. I'm so happy that I did, and I hope that many of you will give this pattern a go too. And now for the question, frog or weave in the ends, I received 2 cakes of Karen Cotton Ripple Cakes in my Cambridge Fibers Advent from 2025. Let's see if I can find the name of the color. Nope. I'm going to have to put that across here, the name of the color. yeah, I decided to try crocheting a cotton topper, and I'm not sure if this has the drape needed in a summer top. I do like the vertical stripes, and I like the V-neck. Also, the pattern was very well written. It's available for free or to purchase, and I got the purchased version of this one. It's called the Saltwater Taffy Tea it's by Rachel Missner from Evelyn and Peter. And to make mine, I used a 3.5 millimeter hook. Now, I haven't taken care of the ends as yet, though, because as you can see, I will put a picture here so you could really notice it. The sleeve section, this part doesn't have a lot of drape, and when I look closely at pictures in Rachel's pattern, I see that she also had this structured look on sleeves in her finished garment, and I'm not sure if washing it will soften this area. Does anyone have experience using this yarn? And the important question, do you think that I should frog this and try knitting something with this yarn, or should I keep it as is and weave in the ends? So thank you. I appreciate all the help in the comments that you can offer me. And now about hats. Why all the hats? We all have a bunch of reasons. Some of those, one is to use leftovers and scraps to make them. If we live in a climate that has cold seasons, hats make great gifts. Another reason is because a hat is such a quick project to complete. Summer months are about easy days, and so in the little moments here and there when we can pick up our needles or a hook, these smaller projects make for stress-free, easy stitching. I have completed 2 Ross hats so far, and the third one on the needles. For one of the locations where I donate, they request matching sets, and I have had a few items that still needed a hat to complete the 2 pieces. Both of these hats use Bernat Super Value honey in the brim, and for the blue one, I used Mary Maximum Value Light Blue for the body of the hat. And this hat is made to match a pair of fingerless gloves that I made last month. This one, maybe I will keep for myself. I think I really like the colors, and this is a big accomplishment for me, making the thumb on a pair of knit mittens. So there's that one. The other, this red one, I used the same color in the brim, and then for the body of the hat, Bernat Super Value Cherry Red. And both of these were made with 5 millimeter needles and using worsted weight instructions from in Ross's pattern. And then to match this hat, I made a scarf in the same 2 yarns, and the pattern that I use for this one is called the Beartooth Scarf. It's pretty much done, all except a few ends here to weave in. That's it. For this one, I purchased a 4-pattern ebook that included the scarf, also a cowl, and instructions for 2 hats as well. So yeah, this one is called the Beartooth Scarf, and it's designed by Kim Haesemeyer. This 2-piece set matches some of the colors in the book cover of the month, a make-along by Rosanna from Knit and Crochet with Nona Rosanna, and also Judy's challenge for August is about making a hat and scarf. So I will send pictures to both of these friends, and this set was easy knitting to work on while Jeff and I had a little trip. This will be another set for donation. And if you ever thought about joining either of those make-alongs, this is a great way to try it out. I've been making for both of these make-alongs for years now, and each month it adds some fun challenge to knitting and crochet. And now on to the announcements and an apology about the show from last week. I am quite embarrassed to say that during Friday's slideshow, I had included someone's picture in the wrong folder and their project didn't get into the slideshow. I have her permission to show it today, so I'll just move over a little. And here is Alessandra's picture of a project that uses ribbing. This is the hexagon cardigan by Off the Beaten Hook. She found that it is a very well written and enjoyable pattern. The ribbing is all single crochets worked in the back loop only. It holds shape beautifully because of the ribbing and gives structure to the garment. To make her cardigan, she used Karen Colorama Hill. Thank you so much, Alessandra, for being so kind and understanding. I am very, very sorry that your picture wasn't included in the slideshow last week. I'm so grateful for crochet and knitting friends, and this is an example of why this community means so much. YouTube is more than just videos. It is such a caring community. And now a reminder, 2 reminders actually. One, that the smaller than a bread box slideshow will be next Friday. If you have a picture to include, please email it to me by Tuesday, August 18th. Also about the summer crochet along pictures that Judy and I have been receiving so far. Thank you so much to all who have joined the crochet along. It's wonderful to hear from you that this has been a fun shawl to make. And if you would like your picture included in the slideshow and for the draws, there is still time to finish your shawl for the crochet along. A picture of your completed shawl can be sent to both Judy and me by end of day on Sunday, August 23rd. Oh, and don't forget to add your picture to the Ravelry project pages so that we can support the designer. To everyone, thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy your crochet, enjoy your knitting, and I hope to see you next Friday.